So I wasn't planning to go. I was planning to just watch the tropical fish at home, water the plants, eat some unusual snack that my sister's hiding in her room, just so we'll have something to talk about and spend the weekend kicking back. However, that's not what happened. Oh god, what did we end up doing? We just went there anyway, right? I'm waiting for someone at the train station. I'm waiting for Kirari Shiino. We're on our way to the live concert of Star Generation. What happened? Since Kirari won't be here for a while, I guess I will explain. Alright, what happened, dude?
ごめん。私、行けなくなっちゃった。
It was a few days after Tonya invited us. My face didn't get swollen as much as I thought. Kirari showed up and put the 2 tickets on the desk.
この間話した一緒に行くって言ってた子が体調崩したの。私一人じゃ行けないからもらったチケット返すね。
Oh,
ごめんね。後になってこんなこと言って。
So her friend couldn't go and then she decided not to go at all. So she gave me both of the tickets. Kirari felt bad. I don't care. Why don't you go with someone else? I don't mean to be stubborn, but I didn't want to take back what I already gave.
もう一人の仲いい人にも話したんだけど、その日忙しいんだって。そしたら私他に友達いないんだ。
She's only got 2 friends? Dang. She doesn't have a lot of money, nor does she have a lot of friends? Oh, I'm just kidding. She has more friends than I do. Really? I thought you had lots of friends.
いないの。変な子ってよく言われる。居酒屋さんでも前島くん以外たくさん話せる人いないし。
I see. I didn't want to hear that, huh? Am I a weirdo too then for talking with you if people call you weird?
ごめんね。私の分も置いてくから前島くんが使ってね。
Which friend? Which friend? Kirari left the classroom before I can say anything, so I followed her. Hey, Kirari! Wait, you told me that you don't get to go out too much, right? You wanted to go, didn't you? She said yeah, I guess. Kirari nodded timidly. Then you should go. If you don't have anyone to go with, I'll go.
いいの？
We'll go together, Kirari. Like, that's the first thing for me that even came to mind when we both received our tickets individually, right? Let's go together. Sure, I want you to go, so why don't we go together? Of course, that's only if you want to.
でも私電車上手に乗れないんだ。迷惑かけちゃうかも。
What do you mean you can't go on a train?
あんまり電車乗ったことないの。だからおどおどしちゃうかも。
Well, that's a fear you're gonna have to overcome. Don't worry about that.
本当？
I mean, trains are probably one of the safer transportation, you know, vehicles of transportation, I'd say, probably, cause it's on a rail, right? Like, with cars, at least funky, weird shit can happen, and you just, you know? But trains it's on a rail, so sure, it can derail, but that rarely ever happens. I don't know, trains just feel much safer to me. Sure, it's not hard at all. Don't worry.
大船にも乗ったことないな。
Come on, do I look like a guy who's unsure? Of course. I use trains all the time, and look at me, I'm normal. Kirari was suddenly so loud, the students around us turned around. Okay, I'll let you know the details later. I watched my surroundings.
わかった。じゃあね。ありがとう。
Kirari waved her arms. She headed to her classroom. People were still watching us. I waved back a little and tried to smile. I figured I'd better get back to the classroom. It was embarrassing. People were whispering to each other. I turned around and tried to go back into the classroom, but a huge body blocked my path. Uh-oh. I knew it was him. What do you mean, Sneaky? I found Murakami blocking my path. Kind of, but not directly. We're just going out with each other, but it's not exactly a date. What? No! That's probably because it has something to do with bands, right? And we completely rejected him when it came to creating a band. He put his hand on his chin and tilted his head.
だからお前親友である俺のバンドの誘いを断ったんだな。
Yes, exactly, that's the reason. I already got a girl. No, I'm telling you the truth.
言い訳はいい。とにかく話を聞かせてもらおう。
We returned to the classroom and talked.
お前、それお前が一緒に行ってやらないといけないじゃないか。
Murakami was almost in tears. Stories like this get to him, really? He seems like such a big guy, and he seems like you know, would be like a hard ass or something. Nothing would get to him, but he actually appears like kind of like a softie and an emotional person. Who gets touched by a story like that? It's not that emotional. Although I guess, you know, she is pretty poor. That could evoke some emotions in a person, sure.
たまの休日、絶対楽しくさせてやるんだぞ。それがお前の使命だ。間違っても攻め心を出したりしてはいかんぞ。もちろんそこに真の愛があるなら俺は友人として止めたりはしないが。だがしかし。
I'll try, okay? I mean, it is at a fucking concert, you know? So I don't know how one could get horny at a concert, but I'll try my best, okay? You're right, this should be a pure day for everyone. For me and her both. Just having fun. Fun on her one day off. Why would I get horny?
そうか? でも無理はするの?
I'm not stopping anything. By the way, she is actually your type, isn't she? When we were in the first grade.
これは今は関係ない。
I know.
とにかくお前は紳士的に楽しませてやらねばならんのだ。
Alright, sir, if that's your order, then I shall do that. I'll do my best. Oh, by the way, do you know Star Generation?
知ってると思う。
Are they famous?
もちろんだと思う。あのスタジェネのギターがこの学校の生徒だったなんて、これは大ニュースだ。
I met him, hell, he even knows who I am. He knows I was in a tennis club. I see.
なんだ、全然知らないんだな。
No, I don't. So tell me how great they
わ
are.
かった。だけど、こんな奴がメンバーから直々に招待されるなんて。
Yeah, and all that had to happen was for me to get beaten up by someone. Sounds like a good trade, right? Murakami cleared his throat.
スタジェネって言ったら相当有名なバンドだぞ。ちょっと珍しい硬派なスタイルの実力派パンクバンドだ。去年の全国ツアーはインディーズシーンでちょっとした話題になったもんだ。
Tough element or ability to play? I don't really understand, but isn't it unusual to have a national tour as an amateur
大
band?
掛かりなものでなければそれほど珍しくはない。インディーズでも結構やる。ただスタジェネのツアーは反響も大きくてちょっと普通じゃなかったかな。 CD もかなり売れてる。
Where do you buy CDs like
大きな
that?
CD 屋なら普通に売ってるよ。
I mean, we gotta keep in mind, right? It's 2007 here in the story, so I guess, yeah, it's like 10 years ago. CDs were kinda still a thing back then.
だからすごいんだよ。ギターのケンタって言ったら特に有名な男だ。それが同い年の学生だったとは俺も驚いている。
I mean, nowadays it's all iTunes and Spotify and shit, but yeah, I remember having a decent amount of CDs myself when I was younger. Why don't people say anything?
奴は雑誌などにも露出しないからな。だから謎に包まれているんだ。テレビには映ったことはあるがコメントとかはしたことがないし、ステージの上ではメイクや照明もあるからそう簡単にはわからないのかもしれないな。
So he's unidentified, huh? He's like a hero, isn't he?
そのケンタが今も学校にいるんだろう。サインでももらおうかな。
Damn, why didn't I ask that before? By the way, what the fuck does he have around his neck? Is that supposed to be like a tie? Or did he just decide to tie this rope around his neck? Just in case he has a really fucked up day. Don't do that. But how would you know it all? I don't know. You knew that much.
ちょうど先週雑誌のバックナンバーをたくさん読んだばかりだからな。
Magazines. Last minute information,
そ
huh?
の通りだ。
It always amazes me that you don't hesitate to be honest.
すごいと言われるのは嬉しいものだな。だがお前には先を越されてしまったよ。
Ahead of you?
ああ、俺はまだ実際には一度もライブに行ったことがないんだ。
You mean of Star Generation?
いや、ライブハウス自体行ったことがない。
You've never been to a music cafe? Wait a minute. You mean you wanted to start a band when you've never been to a live performance?
組む前には一度くらいは行くつもりだったさ。だいたい一人で知らない場所に行くなんてどんな危険が潜んでるかわからないだろ。しかも夜なんだぞ。
What?
怖いじゃないか。俺はこう見えて臆病なんだ。
You're like the biggest puss. What the dude? Look at yourself. Have you seen yourself in the mirror? Like, people get scared of you, okay? If you go to a club or a music cafe or whatever, people will get scared of you, not the other way around. Don't sound so cowardly.
すごいか。
Sure I am. Don't laugh.
そうだ。あと一つ。
What is it?
シーノさんに伝えてくれ。必ず幸せはやってくるから諦めるな。薬莢においては心を広く持つことが重要だ。そして苦しみを乗り越えた先にこそ真の勝利と喜びがあるんだ。
Despite his looks, right? He actually is a pretty genuine, nice guy. See, looks can be deceiving, guys. You might think that he's kind of like an asshole or something, or you know, he would be a tough nut to crack to actually get to know better. But he's actually a pretty emotional and nice guy. Who would have known? Where did you hear that?
今朝電車の網かごで拾った漫画に書いてあったんだ。
Why do I have a feeling like everything this guy just read in like the last week, he always feels like he wants to share that immediately? Like he just read about Star Generation. He's like, oh yeah, let me tell you all about Star Generation. And now he read this from a comic book as well. Like that sounded like a profound and smart thing to say. And then he's like, yeah, I read it from a comic book like yesterday. Anyway, this is how I ended up going to the music cafe with her. I'm done telling the whole story, but Kirari still isn't here. It's past the promised time. Don't tell me you're ditching me, girl. Maybe she got delayed? I wish I could check, but she doesn't have a cell phone, so I just have to wait. I haven't felt this uneasy since I started to carry my cell phone. I wonder how people lived before cell phones. About 15 minutes past the promised time, Kirari shows up. Finally, girl, finally. I really just imagine her like running her cute little butt off like, I'm sorry, I'm late! It's alright. She runs up and bows deeply. Her voice is pretty cute. That's okay. Lift your head. Kirari slowly lifts her head and starts to explain what happened. But we don't have time to waste. The music cafe opens at 6 p.m. and the performance starts at 6:30 p.m. We have little time, but neither one of us has been there. I already bought the train tickets while I was waiting for Kirari. I give her the ticket and we get on the train. Uh-oh. Are you ready, Kirari? Are you ready to go on the train? On the train, I share the information I got from Murakami. I tell her how famous Star Generation is. Well, actually, I got it from a friend and he read it like a week ago. So it's not like we're hardcore fans or anything. But I feel like that's definitely something I would do, you know, if I would try. That's something you should do as well, okay? If you ever try to impress a girl and you know she's into something or she likes something in particular, just study up on it, you know? Just like fucking do a quick Google search for half an hour or something, try to memorize all the shit about it, and you'll impress her in no time. Boom, like this. I'm only sharing what I heard 3 days ago. You shouldn't admit that, though. I tell her the truth, honestly. Just like what Murakami would do. Sugoi! I love that pose of hers. I don't know why, but it just cracks me up seeing her like this. Because it's like a combination of both being like excited, but she could also be like really, really terrified and scared. Kirari doesn't know what's happening. Maybe she's like Murakami. Also, Murakami gave me a message to pass on to you. I tell her exactly what Murakami said. He's a pretty nice dude. She nods repeatedly. I think she and Murakami will be good friends. I'll introduce them to each other. Dude, what? You're gonna couple him with her? What about yourself? We got off the train at the destination, then follow the map on the tickets to head to the music cafe. Bum ba dum bum, bum ba dum bum. we don't get lost, so we get there early. So this is the music cafe, huh? It's a lot cleaner than I thought. The entrance is a narrow flight of stairs, and there's graffiti on the walls. There are many event ads which reminded me of a college campus I visited before.
ライブゲートって名前だよ。なんかすっごくライブハウスっぽい名前だね。
Huh, how do you know that, huh? Kirari, have you been doing research as well? She points to the sign. Oh, it's like in big bold letters on top of the building. Life Gate! It's a music cafe after all. We go down the stairs while talking like idiots. There is still some time before the performance, but there's already a line of people. I kept hearing how popular they are, so I assumed the fans were female, but half of the people in the line is male. Also, I assumed people would be wearing some wild clothes, but they look pretty normal to me. It's time to go inside. We give the tickets to the lady at the window. She tears them in half. It's like, nope, you're not getting inside, fuck off. She asks. We answer, Star Generation, wondering why she asked. I think she meant like, who in particular? Then she makes a pile with the torn tickets. I look at it strangely, but notice she's asking the same question to everyone. And I realize she's making piles according to the name of the band. Oh, okay. I guess this is like popularity voting. Oh, I guess multiple bands will be performing then? I thought this was just like a solo performance, solo concert from Star Generation, but I guess not. If that's the case, this is how they compare each band. How clever of them. Star Generation has the biggest pile of all. I guess Murakami is right about how popular they are. I'm causing a little traffic problem. Beep beep. Oh, we got a pretty good view. I don't think we're definitely not in front row, but we're kind of like in the middle, I think. We hurry in and go through the door. The inside is a little dark, just like a movie theater, and it's smaller than I thought. We step onto the floor and hear the background music playing. There's a stage up front, but it's a lot lower than I expected, maybe a few feet from the floor. It looks easy for the audience to hop onto the stage, but there are bars, so people won't. You think a few bars will stop them? I see a drum set, microphone stands, and lots of equipment on that stage. This is my first time seeing such instruments and equipment, so I'm getting excited. It's pretty cool. Kirari must be feeling the same way. She mutters quietly. I see the drinks bar in the back. We swim through the people to get to our free drinks. Oh yeah, right, we would get one free drink. People keep coming in. I think it's already packed, but there's still more people trying to get in. When it's almost time for the performance, there isn't even an inch of spare space inside the cafe. I wonder how many people are crammed into this small space. There must be people from my work, but it's impossible to find them now. It's getting stuffy. There's a little more space in the back, but we are in the front area, so I don't want to move toward the back. I don't mind moving back, but I want Kirari to see well. I mean, we can hold her up on our shoulders if we're strong enough. I remember what Murakami said, so I decide to stay up in front. Music cafes are pretty scary. When everyone is in, the door is shut, and inside of the cafe gets even darker. I don't know if it's because of the crowd, the darkness, or simply the atmosphere, but I almost feel dizzy. My heart is pumping too. It almost reminds me of something. Then I remember that I felt this way when I went to the night festival without grown-ups for the first time. Maybe the darkness and the crowd made me remember that. I was going to talk to Kirari to calm myself down, but I can't find her. Oh shit, where did she go? She was here just now? I panic a little. She's petite and quite a bit shorter than normal guys. In a crowd like this, it's easy to get lost, and once we are apart, it's impossible to find her. I try to look for her, walking around in the crowd. Kirari, where are you? Kirari's up on the stage calling. She's up on the stage? I bet she was trying to find a good spot and ended up there. I don't think it's a good idea to be up there. I tried to call her, but someone else yells at her first, so she jumps off and disappears in the crowd. Since I know where she is, I try to get closer to her, but the first row space is far too crowded, and there is no way I can get there. Is she going to be okay? She's probably gonna get like squished in the first row. The first row means she'll be up close to the performers. That must be a difficult position to take as a beginner. Now by myself, I try to find a good spot. I head close to the wall where it looks less crowded. Less crowd means there's a reason for it, such as hard to see or hard to participate. But for a beginner like me, it must be a good spot. Besides, I can see Kirari from here, so that's okay. Really? We're gonna separate from each other? Like, alright, you go up front, have fun in there amongst the crowded people. I'll stay in the back and keep an eye on you. She's looking at the empty stage innocently. She must be looking at the many lights hanging from the ceiling. I guess you don't see this many lights in normal life, but it's interesting that she is looking at them. The gentle background music has changed to dark and heavy music, and when I notice it, the audience gets excited. Then I see young guys with instruments on the stage. They are not Star Generation. Boo! We're Star Generation! Boo! Get off the fucking stage! I don't know them. They are older than I am. They look like normal guys I see at a neighborhood shopping arcade. I'm a little surprised to see guys like them do a band too. They walk onto the dark stage and take positions. The guy standing in front of the microphone is talking to the guys behind him. It looks like he's doing something, but I can't see it from where I am. He's quickly having a sniff of cocaine or something. Then he turns to the front. He lifts his fist. Woo! The background music stops, and all of a sudden, the lights on the stage light up. I see Kirari cover her eyes with surprise. She's like, ah! It's too bright! The light is too bright! She must have been staring at the lights, although there are people on stage. Then the drummer starts to count, and the moment the music starts, something happens. Holy shit! Damn! When something so sensational happens, sometimes it's called a shockwave. The sound I just experienced is exactly that. I'm not trying to sound cool or anything. The sound was simply so loud. There's a speaker the size of a refrigerator right in front of me, and a shockwave that jumped out from that speaker hit me directly. I wasn't expecting that, so I really thought I was gonna die. This is why this area is less crowded. It really isn't a good spot for a beginner after all, damn it. My heart is pumping inside, but I tried to pretend nothing is wrong and moved to a different area. This is one of those moments where just like, you obviously fucked up and embarrassed yourself. You just hope not that many people saw you fuck up, and then, you know, try to move on. Just like, alright, I'm slowly moving away from that, back off, back away. Just as Tony said, this place has a unique atmosphere. People hate this type of noise in normal places, but in here, people pay to hear this. The audience floor is dark, but the stage is bright. The young guys are performing their very best. The performance just started, but I'm already getting a little sweaty. It's not summer yet, but the air conditioning is blowing cool air. The people in the darkness are wriggling wildly, too, with the wild music. I'm sure Kirari is one of them, but I can't tell where she is. I never heard of this song. I wonder if they made this song, or if I simply don't know it. Everyone else seems to know it, because they are clapping to the song, or they're just enjoying it. I wonder if they are famous too. So this is a live performance. Since this is the very first time for me to see a live performance, I wouldn't know if they are good or bad, but I am simply amazed. The only place I've seen people sing at is karaoke, so to see someone sing so seriously up close is a strange experience in itself. Between songs they talk, but it's nothing like what I've seen on TV. It's nothing special. He's telling jokes I didn't get. There's things I'm puzzled about though. People move freely according to the rhythm, but that doesn't happen with my body. I'm sure if I should do what everyone else is doing, or not. You just, when you feel it, you know? And when you feel it, it happens on its own. While thinking and feeling different things, the first band finishes their performance and leaves the stage. I sigh. I must have been nervous. They talked after the first song, but I don't even remember what they talked about. Heck, I don't even remember the band's name. The only thing I remember is that the next performer is Star Generation. I assumed they'd be the last one to perform, so I'm a little surprised. There they are. Is that them? Then they show up. In a bright light, the members come on stage one at a time. First, Yagihara-san comes onto the stage. His short orange hair is spiked. He's wearing a torn army coat on his bare skin. He runs to the center of the stage and grabs the microphone.
どうもよろしく。スタージェネレーションです。
Star Generation.
今日は2番手です。
There's a whirlwind of applause. Whoa, yeah! Star Generation, go, go, go! He didn't say anything special. I guess this proves how popular they are. Tonoya is standing next to Yagihara-san. Maybe because he isn't wearing the glasses, or his hair is different. Or maybe it's the bright lights, but he looks very different. Standing quietly with his guitar, waiting for the performance to start. He looks so cool. I'm amazed to see them like this. But they are not pros. They're amateurs. Plus, one of them goes to our school. There's no reason to be overpowered. Because I knew nothing about music cafes. I was stunned. But once I know, I'll be fine. I won't be startled like before. It's just something you gotta get used to, right? I prepare myself and get ready for the performance. Rocket boys! Oh yeah! Star Generation! Haha! Damn, look at him rocking it out on the... That was a bass, right? That was a bass guitar, bass guitar. Oh no, that's the bass. Fuck, I fucked up. That's the drums. That's the crowd enjoying this shit. Yeah. I kinda wanna hear a little bit of the song. Cause it actually sounds pretty good, right? Yeah. But again, I was stunned. While listening to the music, I lean against the wall and realize my heart is pounding. I don't know if the performance caused it, or if the atmosphere of the cafe did it. The only thing I know for sure is that Star Generation on the stage are the ones who made this atmosphere. I can see them on the stage in the spotlights with their sweat shining against the lights. When the performance first started, I couldn't accept the extremely high tension, Yagihara-san's fashion, and aggressive behavior. What happened? I can't take my eyes off of Yagihara-san on the stage. During the second song, when Tonoya has his guitar solo, I seriously listened to him. The other guitarist, Hoshino-san, sounds as good as Tonoya. Charlie-san's bass, or bass, it's bass, right? And Nobu's drums leave impressions too. I don't feel strange looking at the people wiggling to the rhythm, while looking at the stage as if they are taken by an evil spirit. No, this is not an evil spirit. This is the spirit of rock and roll, baby! I don't know how, but I remember the members' names now. I don't know anything about the music, but I guess when I felt the sensation, that's when I lost. I want to live quietly and calmly, so I don't want to be disturbed or be emotional. So, we didn't like it? Before I know it, Star Generation finishes their performance. I guess things like this actually happen.
大丈夫?
I'm alright. How about you? I was actually half worried throughout everything that she was gonna get crushed. Kirari is standing in front of me, looking into my face. Yeah, I'm fine. I get away from the wall in a hurry, and put my normal face back on. How about you? Are you okay? Kirari looks very different from the last time I saw her. It's like something awoke in her. She's like, oh my god, I fucking love punk music! Her collar is all stretched out and her shoulder is even showing. Her hair looks like a bomb went off. Damn! Damn! She's seriously something awoke in her. She just found like her true passion. Before she was like a calm, nice, pure girl, and now she's gonna be a rocker chick or something. You look pretty sexy, don't you? Dude! What did he tell you? What did he tell you? He told you not to get horny. What the fuck are you doing right now, Maejima? If I'm supposed to be honest, I should have said she looks like she's about to, as if she just got raped. What? Dude, okay, that's even worse. What the fuck? I can't say that. No, you definitely can't say that, or at least shouldn't.
だってすごかったんだよ。ドンドンって周りの人みんな跳ねてた。
Were you jumping too? She doesn't care how she looks. She jumps while laughing. She just got taken into the music. She lost herself.
でね、私も跳ねてたの。そしたら転びそうになって危ないって助けてもらったの。襟を掴まれたから伸びちゃった。
Oh, that's nice. It's kind of funny, right? Because it kind of feels like she lost herself in the music, but at the same time she found herself as well. Or a new self. To recreate what happened, she pulls her own collar, but she also pulls her undershirt, so her bare back shows. Okay, I get it. I stop her. Yeah, I don't want to see your back. Turn around. I'm glad you are okay. Damn, she sounded like she had a blast. Kirari answers cheerfully. But that's like the proper concert experience, right? To actually just be up front and to just stand there screaming, jumping, fist pumping, whatever the fuck else you do at a concert. Just do all that stuff, right? That's the proper, or at least the best concert experience. I've been to one. Never actually two. But like, it was fairly different than an actual like rock concert. She's always like this, so it's hard to tell, but I think she's very excited too. Although, I think she is simply excited to see something unusual. Oh yeah, it was impressive. Do you think? Actually, he wasn't that bad. The next band is getting ready to come on the stage. Damn, she even made friends? Oh my god! Kirari disappears back into the crowd. What energy, damn! She's like, alright, next performance, let's go, let's keep going. This party ain't over yet. I sigh and lean against the wall. We're kind of just like a chaperone or like the babysitter, right? You know what? We came here just to keep an eye on her. She's just gonna get let loose and have fun, party her ass off. And we're just gonna sit on the side, like, you know, have a drink or whatever. Quietly, peacefully, sadly. Already satisfied with Star Generation's performance. Quite a bit of people are already making lines to leave. It must be hard to perform while seeing people leave. Yeah, that's kinda a little bit rude and sucky. That people, oh, I only came here for Star Generation, and they leave when the others are performing. After all the performances are over, we buy cans of juice from the vending machine and take a rest. There are people gathered in front of the cafe, chit-chatting. We were packed in a stuffy room, so the cold breeze feels good. After a while, all the performers come out and talk to the people. Hearing such friendly conversations, I feel like we don't belong here. As we get ready to leave, I hear a voice. Is it Tonoya?
Kimi!
Oh, it's Yagihara, right? The voice came from the performer, who is surrounded by the most fans of all. It's Yagihara-san from Star Generation! I'm still stunned with the performance, so when I see him coming towards me while talking to me casually with a smile, I hesitate. He bows lightly. It's cool, dude, it's cool. Awesome performance, dude. Famous? I wouldn't say famous, right? We aren't famous. We're not Ryoma Echi-sen, that's for damn sure. Oh, please, stop that. He says so casually, and then the fans surround him again. But they seem pretty down to earth despite how popular they are, you know? Still, you know, seeing me, spotting me, and then calling out to me and actually just apologizing and everything. Damn. Respect. Yes, they are. He sure is. I honestly think so. I thought so when he was on the stage, but now he's off the stage, and I still feel the same way. I can't compete with him, of course not. You shouldn't compare yourself with the lead singer of a pretty famous indie rock band, okay? You're not gonna win. It's bad for your self-esteem. Don't do it. We make it in time for the last train, and sit next to each other. The heated seats on the train feel good on our fatigued bodies. Oh yeah, it feels nice on my bottom, my ass. Kirari's already asleep next to me. I thought she was afraid of trains. Huh? Kirari wakes up and talks to me. Band performance at the cultural festival? As for the second literature club? That kinda seems, you know, not very fitting for a literature club. What is she talking about all of a sudden? A band performance at the cultural festival?
第二文芸部の出し物ね。バンドはどうかな？
You want to start a band of the second literature club? A band, huh? I'm sure it'll stand out, but there's more to it. I think it'll be difficult. Damn, really feel this is a that concert we just went to, right? That was a life-changing experience for her. Like, suddenly she wants to make a band?
でもまだ何ヶ月かあるし、一生懸命練習すればどうにかならないかな。
I wonder. But don't you think that'll be very hard? Especially if you try to do what we just saw. I think that's impossible, yeah. Even though they are still amateurs, right? But what they were capable of doing probably still took years of practice. You really liked it, didn't you?
そうだよ。
Kirari nods.
やってる人みんなすっごく楽しそうだった。
That's true. They were having fun.
だからね、最後に第二文芸部の人たちでバンドやればきっとすごくいい思い出になると思うんだ。うちらの部がそんなのするのおかしいかな。
It seems extremely out of character for the second literature club, but we're weird, I'm weird, you weird, let's fucking do it. The cultural clubs often do things that are not cultural, but I don't think it's that weird
だよ
though.
ね。そしたら前島くんも手伝ってくれる？
Are you serious about it? What can I do? Be the manager or something? That's the only position I could possibly do in a band, okay? I could only be the manager.
一応みんなに話そうと思うよ。
Them? I see.
もし決まったら前島くんもやってね。
Sure, if you decide to do it. I nod while thinking they won't go for
やっ
it.
たー！月曜日に提案してみるよ。賛同してもらえるかな？してもらえなかったら悲しいな。
She laughs. Kirari and I part at the station. I ride my bicycle home. I can still remember the stage vividly. The microphone stands and the strings on the guitar reflecting against the bridge lights. A live performance at the cultural festival. I wonder what it feels like to perform on a stage. It must feel good to perform like that. But it's none of my business. I speed up. Little do I suspect that this night is going to change my life. Ooh. Not only a life-changing experience for her, but for me as well. Chapter 1 Anarchy in the School.
バンドね。
Wait, she's asking Chie-nee? Chie-nee
ダメ
ponders.
かな。
I mean, she's part of the second literature club too, so it makes sense to ask her. Kirari tries to read her mind timidly.
いや、文化祭らしい発想だとは思うよ。最後だからある程度お祭り騒ぎにしてもいいと思うし。
This is a second literature club room. It seems really small indeed. It's a small, dark room with a bookshelf on the wall, which holds the works of past members and some autographed books. Only me, Chie-nee, Kirari, and 2 second-grade members are here. There's 1 more third-grade member, and those 6 make up this club. Since the club is going to be cancelled, they didn't accept first graders to join, and a club without first graders is rather lonely. Also, I didn't expect to see only girls in the club. Of course, we're so lucky. We're so lucky. It's just the luck of a male protagonist in anime or visual novels. You know, you're always surrounded by 5 times the amount of ladies as there are guys. Being the only guy, I'm a little restless.
何か楽器できる?
Chie-nee asked the 2 second graders. Oh, who are they? Hello, cuties? They both shake their heads. They don't really look like girls who play instruments. Except maybe like the triangle or something.
ダメです。私、上がり症で。私はロックとか全然ダメな人ですから。
She looks like she plays the violin, maybe, perhaps? They both decline.
やっぱりこれはとても。
Chie-nee doesn't quite finish the sentence. Kirari looks at the second graders with teary eyes. Aww, she was probably really excited about this. And then to hear them say like, oh, we can't, or we don't know, or we don't wanna. Aww. Seeing their reproachful look, they waved their hands and said,
でもシーノ先輩、もしやるんなら手伝いはしますよ。そうです。手伝いなら私もします。このまま亡くなるのが寂しいのは私も同じですし。だからシーノ先輩、そんな顔しないでください。ありがとう。
At least they're supporting her. Kirari nods with a pitiful look on her face. I think she got deceived just like that. How could she be handled that way by the younger girls?
鹿之助はやっぱりやらないの?
If you decide to do it, I'll help. It's not like I've been a member for a long time. So why do you even ask my opinion? Decide within the members.
確かにそうなんだけどね。じゃあやっぱり無理かもね。とりあえず出たいって人がいてくれないとな。
Isn't that, you know, Kirari? She really wants to. Chie-nee looks at Kirari rather apologetically.
ちえちゃんは出てくれないの?
Kirari's desperate.
私はやるよ。何も決まってないし。出し物として音楽って悪くないなと思う。まあ、私も素人だけどね。
We don't need experience. We'll learn on the go. She is good at a lot of things. She might not have any problems with it. Actually, she was a member of the drum in 5 or fife? What is a fife? This sounds more like kafefe. What the fuck? Maybe that's what it is, huh? Is that what Trump was talking about? A fife band in elementary school, I think.
でも私は数に入れたところで
We cracked the code, boys.
2人って言うんじゃ
That's what it means.
さすがにちょっとね。
2人だとできないの?
私も詳しくないけど、普通のバンドは2人ってことはないよね。できないことはないかもしれないけど、そしたらキラリが想像してるのとはだいぶ違うものになるんじゃないかな。
I'd say on average.
2人きりじゃ部の出し物として寂しすぎるよ。今回はやっぱり。
On average, it's like 4 members, right? That's kind of the average. Obviously, some bands may have more, some may have less. But I would say the average is probably 4.
でもね、それなら。
When Kirari starts to speak, the door opens quietly.
こんにちは。
Oh, hey! Isn't that the girl that we saw in the car that drove off in the Lincoln? You know, that expensive car? She's gotta be the rich girl. With a quiet voice, a female student greets us and comes into the room. She has reddish hair and extremely fair skin, and she looks almost fragile. Is this reddish? This doesn't look reddish hair. She is so beautiful, it looks like as if she jumped from a movie or something. I'm taken by surprise. As she comes into the room, she sees me and stops. I must be an unfamiliar face.
気にしないで。こいつ一応うちの部員だよ。
Hey, I'm one of the ghost members, you know? I'm part of the group, but I've never showed up before. But yo, hey, what's up? I'm Maejima, 3rd grade. Nice to meet you. I introduced myself.
前島さん? 前島鹿之介くん、私と同じバイトの人だよ。
Kirari gives her a simple explanation.
もしかして前島鹿之介さんって元テニス部のですか？
Was I that amazing at tennis or something? Everybody seems to know that I was part of the tennis club. Like, the fuck? She fixes me with her large eyes. I can't help feeling something inside.
鹿之介のこと知ってるの？
Chie-nee turns to the
テ
girl.
ニス部の前島さんといえば確か去年全国大会に出場しそうになった。
Almost. That means I'm not quite good enough.
そうそう、それで結局出られなくて退部しちゃって、現在はアルバイトを熱心にし、学業はおろそかにしている前島鹿之介さんです。
But still, to be part of the almost get to the national competition, that's pretty good, right? Why would he suddenly give that up or quit? I don't know, maybe he just wasn't feeling it anymore? But like, considering how much people know or how many people know him, just from him being in the tennis club alone, right? You'd think that he's pretty fucking good. So, it surprises me. You'd think that he's like a stud at the tennis club or something. She sounds sarcastic, but everything she said was true. That's me, Shikanosuke Maejima. But how did you know my name?
私、スポーツされる方のお名前はよく覚えてるんです。私は F 組の
Oh shit, she's coughing. Oh no. Wasn't she sick before? She starts to cough. That's why we thought she left, right? Because there's something with her. Are you okay?
はい、すいません。私は F 組の柏原サリナと申します。
Sarina. She bows politely. It sure is a very calm bow. It makes me think that this is how all bows should be. This is the perfect bow. Ah, so you're Kashiwara-san. I thought so. I don't mean to pick her up or anything. She's the girl I saw the other day with Murakami, the one who left the school early in the foreign car. She is well known as the beautiful daughter from a rich family, and she's very popular among the male students. This is the first time I saw her close up, but she is as beautiful as people say. I'm truly surprised.
あなたも私をご存知なのですか？
I mean, it should be less surprising that I know you than the other way around. Sure, just the name though.
そうですか。
Yeah, you know, rich, money, cha-ching, blah-blam. She answered with a downcast look. Maybe she doesn't like the rumors that are going around. Pleased to meet you. I say it again to change the atmosphere.
よろしくお願いします。
She bows one more time.
ねえカシ、今キラリが文化祭のことで提案したんだけどね。
This looks like a good, you know, these three girls in a band. That looks amazing. Yeah, I could rock with these girls. Let's do it. If Chie-nee is even gonna join and Sarina as well, then Chie-nee tells her about the band.
サリナちゃん、一緒にやろうよ。
Come on, Sarina-chan. Kirari looks at her desperately.
わかったよ。
She said yes. Kashiwara nodded.
私やります。
Wow, I felt like she would be the hardest to convince into doing this, cause creating a band? I mean, band, the thing is, right, you could think that they're like, it's a rock band. That's probably the first sort of band that you think of when you even heard the word band. But it could be just like a normal band, you know, it doesn't necessarily have to be rock music. We can go for other types of music. It doesn't have to be punk rock. That was easy. Yeah, look at her so happy or scared or I don't know. Kirari gets excited.
本当に？
Chie-nee clearly wasn't expecting that response.
本当です。
Wow.
カシ、バンドってどういうことするか分かってるの？
Yeah, do you understand what you said yes to?
はい。楽器の演奏をするんですよね。結構体に負担かかっちゃうかもしれないよ。それくらい大丈夫ですよ。楽器だったら子供の頃練習させられたこともありますし、やっぱり第二文芸部は。
Which instrument? Oh shit, she's coughing again. Oh no, I feel shit, she's gonna die. I'm calling it, she's gonna die, okay? She's fucking gonna die at some point. She breaks into a coughing fit again.
サリナちゃん、大丈夫？
Kirari touches her shoulder worriedly.
大丈夫だよ。普段と違うことするのって楽しみだね。ありがとう。
As Kirari said emotionally, she grabbed Kashiwara's hands. Now I realized who the one and the only best friend Kirari was talking about. The one whom she's supposed to go to the live concert with.
全然大丈夫じゃない感じがすごくするな。まあでも歌詞を入れたら3人か。
This is a bit weird though. Apparently Sarina and Kirari are very good friends. That's like her best friend. But they're like kind of, in terms of wealth, they're the complete opposite. It's pretty interesting because normally you think rich people kind of, you know, would stick with other rich girls or whatever. I don't know. Chie-nee folds her arms and thinks.
これでもできないことはないね。じゃあやってみようか。
A 3-person band? Sure.
やった
Yatta! I love how she gets excited. Kirari jumps with joy. And then she looks at me.
前島くん、やることに決まったよ。これなら一緒にやってくれるよね。
You really want me to join? Well, what can I do though? Alright, I'll do it. Sorry, I just don't feel like it. No, I gotta do it. Of course, I'm gonna join them. I just don't know how much of a help I'll be, or what kind of role I'll be filling up, or performing. But we're gonna do it. Sure, of course. I'm not too sure I can actually do it. Plus, I'm a little embarrassed, but I agree anyway. Sure, I did promise. Okay, I'll do it. I nod. I really didn't feel like doing it when I came here, but when I see her at loss, I just have to help her out.
楽器もやってくれるの？
No. I'll keep my word. If I say I will, I'll do anything. I've never played an instrument before though, so please don't expect too much from me.
さすが前島くんだね。一緒に頑張ろう。
Yeah, let's do our best. Let's make a band before we even know how to play an instrument. Yay! Kirari gets excited and grabs my hands. Oh no, Sarina played an instrument. But like, I feel like she probably learned either something like the piano or like an oboe or something, or whatever fancy ass instrument that's not useful in a band at all. But are you sure? I never acted as a member of the second literature club before.
私は構わないです。時間の長さなんか関係ないですよ。
Okay. You don't mind that I just suddenly, this is my first time showing up and I'm like buddies with everyone in the club?
そうですよ。大事なのは思いの強さですから。前島先輩、頑張って。
Alright, thank you for your support, girls. The second grade pair is getting overly excited. They're probably relieved that they are off the hook. That's why they want me to go. That's it, isn't it? Because otherwise one of them would have to join. But they're like, oh no, go Maejima, you can do it. Yeah, dude, yeah. But anyway, look at those beautiful smiles. Are you that happy? You should be the ones acting as the main performers. And I should be helping out the backstage.
私も構わないな。歌詞はどう？
Yeah, I'll just like, you know, when you're feeling thirsty, I'll bring you your drinks.
協力してくだ
Stuff
さい。
like that.
ありがとうございます。
Kashiwara bows at me. Please, don't be so formal. I really can't guarantee you anything.
大丈夫だよ。みんな初心者なんだから。
Kirari seems so happy now that her wish is going to come true.
よし、決まり。
Chie-nee claps her hands.
今年の第二文芸部の出し物はバンド。これからが大変だと思うけど、
Yeah.
とりあえずこのメンバーで頑張りましょう。2年生のあなたたちも言った通りちゃんと手伝ってね。
Alright, performing as a band. This will be interesting to say the least. The second grade pair answers in high spirits.
前島くん、頑張ろう。目指せスタジェネだよ。あんな風に盛り上げよう。
Oh yeah, you better watch out, Star Generation. We coming for that ass. Kirari speaks as she pats my shoulder. I don't think that's possible. You better watch out, Star Generation. Personally, I'm more worried about if we can actually create music. Kirari must not be serious, because she laughs.
気持ちとしてはそれくらいでね。
She does look extremely happy. Happiness alone isn't enough to make music, though.